everybody, welcome back to the channel. I just realized something. I haven't published my vlogs from before. I only did that one that, I got really good feedback. So I did a couple more. I'm gonna go ahead and send these other two out. Honestly, I've got so many videos, I'm just behind. So there's some videos that take, literally 20 minutes to edit, and there's some videos that takes me literally hours, depending on what I'm trying to put together, or I'm trying to organize different things, or sometimes I edit the video and realize, you know what, I left out this part, or I didn't include this and include that, and I add things in. So however, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. We're going into the new year, 2022. So some things will be changing. Obviously, I'm gonna try to do vlogs. I'm gonna try a few different things with the channel. Not going to change the main meat and potatoes. What I'm trying to say, like it just comes to small tweaks. One of the things I got for Christmas, my son gave me M4 GTS. So that was pretty cool. He found one of those. Although I made a joke with him because he's like, well, I found one before that a little bit better, but it was like $300 and this one was cheap, so I got this one. And I'm like, wait a minute, so I'm not you could buy me a cheap car, I also made that joke to him. But yeah, this is a cool thing I'm gonna have here on my desk here, get that soon. And then Lexi came through. Look at this for ring lights. So when I'm sitting down talking, she gives me a light so that I can have some light in my face, because lighting is always a challenging thing for me, if trying to get the right lights. So pretty cool. She came through with this, and she came through for a GoPro Hero 10. So depending on how this is, I may start using this as my vlog camera. My Sony ZV-1 is a great camera. I'm not saying that it's bad, but for two weaknesses. For one, is the size. I feel like it's a little fragile. It's good when I'm just standing out doing things, but like trying to travel with it, my backpack and things. If it gets dropped, I'm worried about breakage, and then of course water. When it's raining or something like that, I don't vlog outside when it's raining. This camera obviously is waterproof, so this may be a little easier. I might try a few vlogs with this, and see how it goes. So right away, I can tell you the battery is different. The battery is way different than, well, say not way different, but it feels a little better. I don't think it's gonna fit in the charger. Nope, does not fit. So my GoPro 10 versus my GoPro 8 battery. Now my GoPro 8 battery fit all of my other GoPros. So I guess it's like anything else. You evolve in different powers as far as needs for these devices. You have to increase your battery capacity. So that's nice. So yeah, so Lexi told me, she says, I know you're vlogging more, and the GoPros and my Hero 8 is great, but I don't have a screen in front, so sometimes trying to frame the shot takes me a minute. Just make sure I doing things this way. I have a screen in front so I could frame those shots a bit better. And of course the stabilization, each GoPro, they improve a lot. Now I made bacon and French toast yesterday for breakfast, and that was, like I said, yesterday morning. However, it is 2 p.m. next day, in the house downstairs I still smell the bacon. Now we usually do turkey bacon. It was the first time we've done real bacon, only because it was sold out everywhere. We just happened to use like the real bacon. But yeah, a lot more grease, and the smell I think lingers for a couple of days. All right, well, I need to switch places. Since I got plates on the Type R, I'm gonna start driving it a little bit more. So let me move the M3. Actually gotta move the X5 out. Let me see where the X5 is. Of course, my garage door, I just swept this thing. You can see it's dirty. Get the X5 moved, switch out the M3, and then bring the Type R up, put the Type R right here. See what happens when the X5 sits out for a bit. Always get the rust on the rotors. And of course I just washed it, but I drove it yesterday in the rain. I ordered tires as well. Tires are on back order for another, they said 90 days. They said I have the option to cancel, get something else. Let me know what you think, because the only option I'll probably go for is the Pirellis, the P0s. If you have the Pirellis, you like them, let me know in the comments. Or if you think I should stick with the Michelins. I have the tread. I could probably make it. I'm pretty confident I can make it to, the 90 days, whatever it takes. That's why I want to be proactive now and order the tires. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you like the Pirellis, I may try them out. Hey.
What's up?
Nothing.
What's wrong with your voice?
I don't. I'm a man.
What is happening?
I talk real deep.
You started smoking while I left or something?
Yeah, it's just a cigarette.
So I picked my nail color, and then I was like, why does this color look familiar?
Let's see your nails. Let's get it on the camera.
It
Wait a
looks
minute.
like your damn
Wait a minute.
car.
That's why. What do they call it? Asmarina blue?
Look how close it is, though.
Wow, that's almost exact match.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's happening?
So I'm gonna do move the cars around. Out.
Why?
Someone's driving it. Oliver's probably waiting for you. Let's see.
There's a baby nose. Hi. Come on. Kohl's was really busy.
Was it?
Yeah. Man, new lady at the Amazon return counter.
So I did new wipers on the X5, and also polish. I clay bar polished the windshield, and then put the sealant on, and then along with the packet that comes with the wipers. These are I don't know if I'm saying this right. Pia, I don't know, but I like these wipers. I use them for every time I use aftermarket wipers. They're usually the ones I go to. They're pretty good, and they look like OEM. I know I complain about my wipers being too hyperactive during the rain and always wanting to go to fast speed. I think I made a mistake blaming the car. I was trying to code the sensor. I went deep into expert mode and put it for insensitive. No matter what, the wipers will start off slow, and then all of a sudden they would just pick up, and then the next within a couple minutes they're like hyper fast. Unless the rain like stopped or I wasn't driving behind someone, it seemed to be more normal. But I felt like they were always, no matter what the switch was in, and slow now with the new wipers and the new clean windshield. It's much simpler, and I wonder. I'm thinking I'm contributing to the fact that I had the my old wipers. I think that they created a small layer of grease or smearing, whatever it was. Alexa mentioned it with me in the car. She's like, you know what? It seems like wipers are smearing just a little bit. And heavy rain, you can tell. I'm using water repellent. I'm using Aquapel. I've done the whole thing. So the water beads okay, but when wipers go across, it puts maybe a 3 second layer of haze, and then it clears up. So maybe that could contribute to the fact that when wipers were creating a haze, the rain sensor was saying, let me clear this off. So they picked the speed, and the faster and the more they wiped, the more of the haze that were going in, and we just kind of went down that endless spiral of hyperactive wipers. Because now it works just as I would expect it to, no complaints. Next thing, I think my sensor is bad or the light is out. But now when I go to recirculate, so I go to auto, that's off. It should be auto. It's not coming on. It goes manual. It goes to off. It doesn't have it. So I'm thinking that either the sensor is bad or the light is burnt out. I'm leaning more towards the sensor. Now I tried to scan the beamer code. It didn't tell me. I don't know if it's even can check for that. But I know where the sensor is. Located it is just below your cabin air filter. So if I pull the cabin air filter out, and I've already taken it out, looked at it, looked okay, put it back in, it still didn't work. I'm gonna order a new sensor. I saw it was $6-8 on ECS tuning. I'm gonna do that, replace that. And the next thing is the tailgate still rattles, not as bad as before. I did the whole thing with the bumper stops. I made the video about that. I appreciate people leaving me advice on that. That helped out quite a bit on the. But I do have this small kind of a jiggle that I noticed was happening at highway speeds. I try adjusting the clips on the lower tailgate, just in the way that it latches. I just did that. There's one more thing I want to check. If not, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to take it in. I've already reflashed it because someone said, well, maybe you should reflash to get rid of the soft close. Well, this problem existed before soft close coating, but you know what the hell, I'll do it anyway. Let's see what happens. I did it, of course, didn't make a difference. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it on the factory setting for now. So when I take it in, the dealership can't be like, well, we need to reprogram, we need to recode it. I'm hoping that they don't do any type of software update. I'm hoping that they don't mess with my tuning. I hope that it's just like, they asked me, oh, we can do a software update. I'm gonna say no software updates. Made a mistake with my 50i. I lost my tuning, had to get the car, obviously everything had to be flashed that way. I'm not doing it this time. And then my next thing is the transfer case. Transfer case is going to be done. I'm just trying to make sure I get the right tools. It looks like a fairly simple job, minus the fill plug is going to be hard for me to remove. So I want to make sure I get the right tools so I'm not struggling. Okay, let's move them 3 out. Check behind me, nobody's behind me, looking around my mirrors. Never rely on your camera, always check, because I have kids and stuff that live in the neighborhood and they play. Yeah,
S-band, K-band, K-A-band, laser.
Okay, literally a month, haven't driven this car. Actually over a month, probably a month, almost 2 months, haven't driven this type of R. So it's nice to get back into it again. All right, okay, let's do a cold start. Okay, it's not starting. I think battery's dead. Let's turn the batteries off, see if it starts now. Nope. All right. Alright. Just to the cold start while I do that.
Please release the parking brake.
Okay, yep. Forgot about that. Neighbors will be like, what is this guy doing? And why does he have so many cars? Man, he must be doing drugs or something. I don't know. But seriously, my driveway with all these cars here, minus that Honda right there, but the X5, the BMW, and then Lexi's car. Looks like a used car lot in here. All right. It died again. It died again.
X band. K band.
All right, so I got everything moved. One thing people laugh at me about is because it's my new car, and I got like, let's see how many miles I have on this car.
Laser.
Under 1,400 miles, which mainly because I had waiting for tags and things, so I've been driving it probably been a lot more than that. But people laugh at me because I still had the plastic on the screen. Well, my buddy Gus showed me that there's a screen protector you can buy for these cars, and I checked one out. Sure enough, I found one for the Type R. Basically fits any Civic. If you have, make sure you check your buttons, make sure if it's 4 or 5 button. This is a 5 button, 2019s and above. It's going to be a 5 button layout. So now I can actually pull this plastic off. Let's see, I'm gonna turn the car off here for a second. So it's painful to do this, it is. So it comes with everything I need. Has the, yep, everything's gonna fit just right there. I don't have any fingerprints or anything like that. That's it. Got one little bubble in here. Hopefully that comes out over time. But yeah, that's it. So it's funny, Alexa's car, her car was new too. I left the plastic on hers, and it had a little tab where you can pull. And what I did, I just cut the tab. So, but now I can get her a real official screen protector. So I'm just gonna put this on. I'm not gonna make a mistake I did with the Type R. I pulled it off and I got dust on it. I'm gonna wait till I'm ready to go. And we'll do a quick swap out. And this one feels a bit thicker. This one, the Type R. That was pretty. All right, this is the GoPro Hero 10. I think I like it. It's, I don't have to worry about the stabilization as much with my other camera. I'll get this thing off the lens. All right, so first thing, get this Type R finally charged up. So we got here. Oh yeah, it is fully charged, so I can go ahead and unplug. So one thing about this camera that I noticed with the other one, I'm shooting right now in 4K. I typically don't shoot in 4K for a few reasons. One, it just takes up a lot of information on the computer, a lot of hard drive space. But the second part on my Sony is it crops a lot out on, like for example, my Sony is like this at 4K, and with stabilization is on, it takes it a lot. And this right here, I got stabilization on, and I feel like I have a lot left. And also, this is a lot easier, a lot lighter to hold when I'm doing vlogs. Where my Sony, I think it's just easier to do it. Each camera has its own place, let's put it that way. I think this would be fine. I think if you want to start off, you just want one camera. This is a good all around. This could be a vlog and an action camera. Now, I don't have any microphone attached to this. I could get a media mod and like I'm gonna have my GoPro 8, but let me see how the mic goes from this one. And if I might upgrade to a media mod. It just depends on what I do and how long. So, yep, I'm seeing you guys maybe tomorrow.